Hi, my name's Jake Reynolds. I'm a consultant with Depth Security, and today we're going to do some quick wireless hacking using three different techniques. There's three different wireless networks involved here using three different authentication and encryption mechanisms. The first one being client corporate, which is using 802.1x and PEAP. The next one is client guest, which is using WEP-128-bit pre-shared key authentication and encryption, and the final one is client vendor, which is using WPA authentication with AES encryption and a pre-shared key. Okay, to get started on 802.1x, we'll fire up our Radius server and then tail the log, and then wait for a user to authenticate. Oh, there's one. So all we do is grab the challenge and copy it, and then use a tool called a sleep to find our password list, specify the challenge and paste it in, specify the response, go back and copy it, and as long as our password for the user is in our password dictionary, we should be able to crack this pretty quickly. Ornithobiographical, that's a pretty pretentious password, but hopefully this is an AD user, maybe even with Exchange admin rights or something like that. Okay, to tackle WPA with pre-shared key, we fire up arrow dump, specify the BSSID of the target access point, set it to channel 1, write out a log file, and set our interface. Now we wait for a client to authenticate to capture the WPA handshake. Oh, there's one, so we can stop that now. Now we can just crack the PSK with cow patty. Hopefully our PSK is in our dictionary. There it is. And finally, to crack WEP, we need to collect initialization vectors, set it to channel 1, write out a capture file, only collect IVs, and specify the interface. And now we need to listen for and replay ARP requests. And sometimes to get an ARP request, to get the client to generate one, we may need to de-authenticate them. So we can do that with the same tool. That should send some de-authentication requests causing the client to reconnect, and then hopefully generate some ARP requests which can then be replayed by this tool. There they are. Okay, as that climbs, we start to see our data climb in arrow dump, and we can actually run the aircrack utility directly against this capture file as it collects data. And it will keep testing keys as it obtains unique initialization vectors from the capture that arrow dump's taking. And it just takes some time before it has enough of those to compute the WEP key. Usually 30 to 75,000 IVs is enough. So we basically just wait until it has enough data. This would take a lot longer without the air replay sending out massive amounts of ARP requests, thus soliciting massive amounts of ARP responses from the router. We'll just wait. And there's our key.